Greetings YouTube, Dark Swordsman here, and I've got another video for you on ARK today. I also have a guest with me, and that is Holly. Say hello, Holly.
Hi there!
So in today's episode we're going to be taming a giga. As you can see, I've managed to get it into the trap, and so the next thing we're going to do is obviously we're going to knock it out. I'm going to stay on the Griffin mode to do this, just in case anything should go wrong and I need to make a quick exit. And I recommend that Holly stays on her flyer as well, just to play it safe. So this is only a level 55 unfortunately, so it's not the greatest, but for the purpose of the video we'll go with it. So as you can see, I've built the trap out of metal. Now the reason for this is because gigas unfortunately can go through thatch wood, stone and greenhouse stuff, so in order to hold it you need to make the trap out of metal. And as you can see, I've made the walls out of normal gate frames, about 4 to 5 in height, and then I've attached a ramp to the back end there to run it up and into the trap. And then you'll notice at the front I've gone slightly higher. Now the reason I've gone slightly higher is because if you don't go slightly higher at the front, when the giga goes up over the ramp, sometimes it can bounce straight over the front of the trap. So in order to stop that from happening, I've made the wall slightly higher, so instead of it going over the top it will bounce into the wall and then drop down like it has done. Now I've made the trap in size wise, I've made it 4 across by 5 wide, so this should just about be big enough to hold a giga, which it is, as you can see. Now this giga, like I said, it's a level 55, so I suspect it's probably going to take about 120 odd arrows. Although having said that, I am using an apprentice crossbow, so it might not take quite as many. Now the next thing to note is once we drop it, we are going to need to get narcotics into its inventory sharpish, and we are going to need to keep very close tabs on its torpidity because it will wake up very quickly, so we're going to need to make sure that we are narking it with the narcotics at a regular interval. And once we drop this thing, I'm probably going to have to send Holly back to base to go and grab the cooked pork chops that I have got sat in the fridge back at base. And also on top of that, I might actually get her to grab the Desmodius as well, because we're also going to exploit something else that we can do as well to speed up the tame. It's actually quite a broken method actually for what I'm going to use, but hey, it works, trust me. Hopefully it shouldn't take too much to drop it, I hope, he says. I've spent most of the day looking for these damn things actually to do this video. Now, I'll also point out here that this thing is quite literally one of the most vicious dinosaurs in the game. In fact, in my opinion, it's the most deadly. Out of everything on the game, in my opinion, this is the most deadly, because it can even take down the mighty Titanosaurus, which is the biggest dinosaur in the game currently, as far as I'm aware. Although, having said that, the Titans on Extinction might just about be a little bit bigger than the Titan, possibly, I'm not sure. I'd have to do a size comparison on that one, but yeah. So right now I'm actually quite confident here now, because he still hasn't got out, and if he was going to break through the trap he would have done so by now. So I mean, I'm not going to step off the Griffin, but ideally I could step off the Griffin now if I wanted to, but I'm not going to.
Do you need anything from me? As far as me to get meats or anything like that?
I need you to nip back to base, and if you go into the building that Sarah started building, the 3 fridges are down, and in one of those fridges is a load of cooked pork chops that I got earlier from a sheep that I killed. I need you to bring them over. If you see any sheep en route, kill them and bring them, well, put the meat into the grill and cook that up as well, or bring it over raw, either or. And I also need you to bring me the Des as well.
The what?
The bat.
Oh, the bat.
It's called a Desmodius for future reference. At least I think that's how you pronounce it. If I have mispronounced that, folks, I do apologise. So I actually set this trap up. I think it was last night I set it up, so it's already been sat prepared for a while now. Ever since I saw a 140 spawn in over here. Now another thing to watch out for over here, if you're going to tame a giga over here, you might also want to, once you've got the giga into your trap, you might want to just clear house and get everything killed off, because you will get repses and basilisks spawning in around here, as well as mantis, thorny dragons, carnos. Also, another thing to watch out for are fire wyverns. You could end up with a few fire wyverns about, so just watch out for those as well. And hopefully this thing should drop relatively soon. It is a low level, so it shouldn't take too much to drop. And this is on 2 times as well. Now obviously if this was a 150, then we're looking more like it's probably going to take more like 600 odd arrows to drop, which is why I have so many trank arrows prepared. And I've got like 3 or 4 crossbows in my inventory as well, because obviously the crossbows are going to wear down and break after a while. Although, given the fact that this is an apprentice crossbow, it should have a much higher durability, so it won't break as quickly. And then obviously the higher up in rank you go, the more durability it has, with Ascendant being the highest, obviously. But by now you lot should already know that. Unless, of course, you're starting off brand new and you've never played the game before.
Like yours truly.
Well, yeah. So for those of you that are just starting your ARK adventure and you don't know the different ranks, so you've got, obviously primitive is bottom of the bottom, which is a grey colour. Next you'll have ramshackle. Tools and weapons that are ramshackle will typically have a green background. Next you've got apprentice, which is a dark blue coloured background that you'll have on your tools and stuff. Next after that is journeyman. That generally tends to be purple in colour. Then you've got mastercraft, which is the second to the highest, which is a yellow colour. And then obviously Ascendant is the last one, which is a light blue colour. However, I should also point out that the higher up you go with the blueprints and whatnot, the more it costs to craft these things, with Ascendant being the most expensive. For instance, like I know for a fact we've got some Ascendant Mosasaur saddles back on our other map, and the blueprints for them are ridiculously expensive, requiring like 20k of metal for some of them. Needless to say, I've never actually tried to craft that blueprint, because like, it's a physical impossibility, I think, unless you've got a tech rep, because you just cannot fit all the materials into a normal workbench, or the only other place that acts as a workbench is an RG. And wow, this giga does not want to drop. Come on. That could have been interesting. Holly just flew straight across in front of me and I almost clocked the one with my blooming tranks. That would have been great. Knocked out teammate for special effect and for comedy purposes. How good's your aim? Holly?
Sorry, I had muted it. I think I just gave you the cooked meat in Lucifer's inventory.
Oh, that's not a good idea now, is it? Because you'll eat it.
Well, hold your horses. I'll get it out.
That's right, I've already done it.
Well, fine.
Here, hang on, come here a second. Put in my other apprentice crossbow into the Griffin along with a load of tranks. Pull them out and start firing on the Giga. Because this thing's taking a while to go down, longer than I anticipated, and we could really do with dropping it a bit quicker. Oh, he's looking right at me now. He's pissed off at me. Or she's pissed off at me. I didn't actually take the time to look to see whether it was male or female. But then, to be honest, I was too busy trying not to get eaten, because these things hit like a truck in the wild. Now, once we tame it, its stats will go down ever so slightly, unfortunately. We don't get to keep the whopping 80k of health that it probably has. What was that?
That was me.
Okay, I thought I was about to be jumped by a goddamn bloody Rex from behind for a second there.
Well, there are a couple of Carnos nearby. That's why I was trying to... I was going to... that is not what I want.
It's moving around a lot now, it's causing a bit of a problem. Well, so far so good. The trap's been quite successful so far. The fact that he is just sort of moving around like this does suggest to me that he's almost out of it, because he's stopped biting at the trap now, which means he's generally trying to run away. And usually when they start trying to run away, that's usually when they're about to go beddy buys. So it shouldn't be too much longer now, I would have thought. But we'll keep at it just to play safe. Now, one last thing to point out with the Giga is do not stand too close to the trap when trying to knock it out, because its bite range is horrendous. And also, if you're trying to tame this thing from up high, do not underestimate how high it can reach with its bite as well. I made that mistake as well before. There we go.
It's gone.
He's down. Right then. So let's just get some necrotics in here. There we go. So right now, as you can see, he's got a good 80k of health. Its melee's not much, unfortunately, but as far as that health goes, that is going to drop right down once it's tamed, unfortunately. Right, so the next thing we're going to do here is, if Holly would do me a favour and just keep an eye.
Well, hold on. I'm clearing house because we have 2 Allosauruses and a Rex nearby, and I did not want them to interfere.
Did you bring the Des with you like I asked?
No, I did not. It'll give me just a moment. I will do that as we speak.
Okay, so slight change of plan then. We're going to keep an eye on the Giga's torpidity then, which for some unknown strange reason is not dropping. That is very, very bizarre, but at the same time that kind of works for us, because it means we don't have to panic too much. Oh no, I take it back, it is dropping, it's just it's being very, very slow for some unknown strange reason. Okay, well, we're going to just narco him up. Because we don't want him to wake up. Not yet.
I wanted to take out your meat eaters that were nearby. I was trying to think ahead.
Yeah, no, that's
obviously me thinking ahead is not pleasant.
Okay, so typically using the cooked lamb chops, which is what I've got in my inventory, this would normally take 40 minutes. However, I'm going to show you guys a little trick that we can now do based upon one of the new dinos that they've actually added in on this map. I only learned about this a couple of days ago myself, and I think it's absolutely amazing, but broken at the same time. It's so cheesy. But hell, if they're going to give us something like it, use it. It works. But before I can do that, like I say, I need Holly to just quickly nip back and get me the Desmodius. And also, actually, if you could also do me another favour, Holly, in the preserve bin, there should be a load of blood packs, I'm hoping. I'm going to need you to bring some of those with you as well.
And where is that located?
The preserve bin, it's in the stone building on top of the castle wall. The one where
Okay.
Sarah's logged out.
Okay.
Okay, so we're at 15 minutes so far for this recording. That's good.
It goes a little over. You'll be all right.
Now, also, folks, if I manage to tame this thing quickly enough, I'll also show you guys where else you can find the gigas on this map, because I know a lot of people are searching for them, so I will show you where they typically spawn, although on this map it seems like they don't spawn, well, on this particular
As frequently.
On this server, they're not spawning very frequently, but I think that's just purely because of the sheer volume of buildings that are around in 2 of the locations, and I think this area over here is the more rarer of the spawn locations, and it was just pure fluke that I stumbled across this one when I came back over. So I might actually just share with the rest of the server actually that I've managed to drop this giga in this trap, because it's been quite a successful trap, and I wanted to make this a public trap, so let's see here, for anyone interested. I can't spell. There we go.
Hey, where the hell is the bat? Rex. I can't find the bat. I can't find the bat.
What do you mean you can't find it?
I can't find him. I cannot find him. I'm looking all over the place for him, and he is not here.
Hang on, let me check my cryopods. Maybe I've accidentally crowed it up and not realised. Just give me 2 seconds here. Stay calm.
Oh, you son of a biscuit eater.
There we go. Right, let me just narco the giga back up a second before I do anything. Right, let me check through my cryopods here. Right, the reason you can't find it is because I've got it here in a cryopod. I just didn't realise. I do apologise.
I thought I was going stir crazy. Yeah, I need water.
I'll wait for you to get back here though before I do anything with it.
Gotta get water first. I'm dehydrating. And now I'm dying of hunger. Go figure. I don't want. We're ready to see what. Oh, come on. No. Seriously, I put the an empty water jar back in my. Thank you.
Big noob. Who are you calling a damn noob?
I can deal.
Whatever.
I'm on my way back.
Cool. So once Holly gets back here, we'll have her take over with keeping this thing under. And I will go ahead then and show you guys how we can speed this tame right up. And actually, I didn't use very many arrows at all, I must admit. I must have used probably just over 1 stack, possibly. I'm not sure.
I didn't use very many myself either.
Hmm. Is it going down or up? I can't see. Oh. No, the torpidity's going back up, not down. That's good, that's what we want. Because obviously if this thing wakes up, we are right up shit creek.
Back to square one. Back to square one.
Oh, we'll be more than square one. I'll be literally, like I said, right up shit creek without a paddle. Like literally as far up shit creek as I could go without a paddle. Because it would probably one-shot me, and then it would probably turn and one-shot Lucifer here, because he's too close to the trap right now. But I brought him closer because the giga's down, and I'm pretty damn confident in my abilities that I can keep this thing under.
Almost there.
So I hope that this video helps you all out, folks, and there will be more for Jaw videos to come as well, because I want to try and... Obviously this is a brand new map, and I know you all are looking for stuff a lot. I see it popping up in the chat quite a bit. People asking, where does this spawn, where does that spawn? So
behind you.
What?
There's a lava thing.
Lava thing? Oh, it's a magmasaur. Shit. Help. Fuck. Excuse my language. Oh, that's not good. Nuts. I wonder if I can... Hold on. I think I can random spawn to get back. Just give me 2 seconds here. Excuse my language there, folks. This is why I said you want to ideally make sure you're clearing everything from around you, because if you don't, stuff like that can happen. So right now, ideally, Holly's going to have to try and keep the giga under and get rid of the magmasaur until I can get there. I need to try and work out where exactly I am. And of course, it's spawned me miles away. I don't actually know if it's going to be physically possible to get there on foot from here. Who am I being jumped by? Oh, the rhino. No, we'll let it kill me. Oh no, it was a mantis. Well, we'll roll with that. We'll keep random spawning. Hopefully, eventually, it will spawn us a little bit closer, and then we can get back there. The alternative is that I go spawn at base, and then I have to fly back, which will be a bit of a pain. But it's spawning me even further away now. It's spawning me right round the bleeding back. That's really quite annoying. Let's have this Ankylosaurus kill us. Thank you, Anky. Go on, one more hit. One more hit, come on. Thank you. What a pain. Okay, if it doesn't spawn me around there this time, I'll just quickly nip back to base and grab a flyer and fly my way back.
Take Rex with you.
Okay, so where's it put me this time? Actually, it's put me around the correct side. I should be able to get to you this time. Unless, of course, there happens to be an Alpha Rex in my way. Oh, I hope I can outrun it. See, one good thing about Alpha Rexes, folks, is their turning radius sucks. They literally can't turn themselves around to save their lives. They literally suck at it. So, essentially, if you're wanting to get away from an Alpha Rex, I suggest making them spin around a little bit. It'll slow them right down, because by the time they finish faffing about trying to turn themselves around, you've already got quite a bit of distance between you and them. Just a little helpful tip for you there. Okay, so I think we should be able to make our way back on foot from here. It's not too far. And I'm kind of hoping that Holly's managed to get rid of the Magnus-saw and keep...
Yeah.
So you're keeping the Giga under, yeah?
Well, he just ran off, so you gotta give me a minute to get back to the Giga to...
God, there's another Alpha Rex. It's never ending. Well, first things first, we need to get clear of that Basilisk, otherwise Mr. Basilisk there is going to acid spit us, and it's going to really hurt. And I'm almost out of stamina here as well, so what we're going to do here is just gently push through the water, not too
Oh
much.
shit, here we go! No, go!
Now what's going on?
He came back!
Bollocks. Basilisk got me. Alright, I'm just going to spawn at base and grab a flyer. Otherwise, at this rate, Giga's going to wake up and everything's going to go terribly wrong.
Well, I just pumped him full of stuff, so we're good for right now.
Right, okay. Trouble is, the only flyers we've got over here right now, I believe, are RGs, and they are not exactly the fastest of flyers. So it's going to take me a bit to get back. Oh, actually, no, it's not. We have got an owl here somewhere. I could use that. They are a little bit quicker. Where is the owl? There it is.
Come on.
And these things can actually fly long distance without running out of too much stamina as well, because their stamina drain is actually really quite slow. So... if that Magnus-saw isn't dead yet, it might be worth you pulling out the Des and using that on it to get the blood packs, unless you pulled some out of the preserve bin.
I pulled some out, and I was looking for it because I don't have anything but trinks to kill him with.
So I have got a Rex, or had got a Rex on me, but the problem is my Rex is half dead right now because I haven't had a chance to heal it yet. Alright. Almost there. But yeah, I think I would go as far to say, folks, that this particular island is probably the deadliest island out of the 3 islands that are on this map. So I would recommend that when you do go over here, that you go in prepared. You're going to want sleeping bags, or hell, set up an outpost of some sort over here. You're going to want decent armor. I know I've not got any armor on right now, but that's because we've not long started and we're still getting set up, and we've basically sort of decided not to waste too much metal on armor at this point. We've been focusing our metal elsewhere. Right, I am back. Let me just grab my stuff here. let's have a look at the giga a minute and see where we're at with that. Right. I'm hoping that'll keep the giga under for a second. And I'm going to rip this Magnosaur a new one. It's payback time. Come on. You don't get to wallop me and get away with it. There you go. It's down. Beautiful. Okay. So, now that we've dealt with that little problem, let me see here. So, let me just whack these blood packs in as well. I might need Holly to stick some in as well. Yeah, I'm gonna
Hold on. I'm trying to heal myself. Hold on a moment. And I'm starving. Go figure.
You running off too?
Trying to access the stupid giga.
A giga?
You want me to put the blood packs in, right?
No, into the bat.
Oh, where's the bat?
Over here next to the ramp.
Oh, hi, bat.
I don't know who that is. Right. Okay, so. Beautiful. So what we can do, in order to speed up the tame, is we can make one of these. And what the hell just hit me?
Probably me by accident trying to...
Now, this elixir will tame... Well, I say tame. It will put 30% onto a tame instantly, which I'm now going to demonstrate. I believe we just need to stick it into the inventory.
You want me to take the,
Actually, no,
the griffin and...
I think I have to use it. What's going on here? What?
You have some cooked meat on you?
Are we lagging or something?
I don't know.
I can't. For some reason, the elixir is not working. Why is the elixir not working? What's going on? Oh, wait. No, I know what it'll be. Hold on. Hold on. No, it's still not working. I managed to use it earlier because it worked on... Huh? You soon come here. Is that the guy that's over here with us, or...?
Over there before I run out of stamina. Out of...
Well, I don't know why this elixir isn't working. It's bizarre. Oh, now it is. There we go. See, it's instantly tamed by 30%. So it did work. It was just for some reason it wouldn't let me take it to start off with. Maybe we were lagging, possibly. I don't know. And then I'm just going to chuck this raw meat in on top of the pork chops as well. I don't know if the pork chops I've got left is enough to finish it. It might be, it might not.
Well, I gotta head back to base so I can bring something back if I need to, but I'm starving.
Okay. Let's have a look here. Okay, so we've still got 2 pork chops left by the looks of it. No, 7 left. Yeah, we've got way more than enough. We just have to keep him under long enough for him to finish eating now. But his food bar is currently full, so obviously we're going to have to wait for it to go down a little bit. So essentially all we need to do now then, folks, is just simply keep it under. The tame is pretty much ours now. As long as we don't get any more interference, we should be fine. So I think also what I might do is, as long as Holly's left the owl here, yes she has, beautiful.
Yeah, I have it.
I am going to just quickly use the owl to heal up my Rex here and bring him back to health, because bless him, he took a bit of a beating earlier. As you can see, look, his health bar is quite empty right now, so let's see if we can't do something about that. Because if I'm honest, while I'm taming this giga, I would much rather have a Rex at my back protecting me.
I can fix that in a minute. Hold on.
To pump some more points into his stamina here. Let's have a look. So when it comes to owls, folks, I recommend that you always put the level ups into stamina, because that way they can heal for longer. And also, when you are using the heal ability, make sure you have food in the owl's inventory, because it will burn through the food bar quite quickly. Not as fast as the Daedon, mind you, but still fastish. Because each time you burn the stamina using the heal ability, the stamina will obviously regenerate, and as it regenerates, it will swallow a load of the food.
On my way back.
Now I'm hoping that once I get this giga sorted, I might be able to run the lightning wyvern cave, because that was typically why I was going after gigas, although I might wait till I've got a few more gigas. Have a couple.
Be a good idea.
Have a couple of them working together, because the wyverns can be a bit of an ass. Although I'm expecting this giga to come out with at least 18k of health, thereabouts. But we'll see. Alright, so that's the Rex now healed up, so I'm just going to cryo up some of these things that we don't need out in order to keep them safe. So Des can go away as well for the time being. Now, the elixir that we use does have a spoil timer on it, so typically you're going to want to make that elixir a bit closer to the time of your tame, so that it doesn't spoil, though I'm not sure what spoil time on it is. That's something I'd need to have a look at. I may have just encountered a little bit of an issue, but we'll worry about that in a moment. That's something I can deal with off camera, and that is the lack of cryopods. But like I said, we won't worry about that just now. Okay, so we're almost there now, I think. How long have I been recording for? 39 minutes. How on earth did we get to 39 minutes? Wowzers. Alright then, folks. I'm going to end this video here, because it's already been 39 minutes. That's quite long enough in my books. So thank you very much for watching. If this video helps you out, then please do hit that like button, or smash the like button rather. Be subscribed to the channel, and I'll see you all soon for more ARK. And as always, I also have multiple other playlists as well that you can have a look at. But anyways, see you all next time, folks. Take care from me and from Holly.
Later, guys.